you may recognize her from MTV or Adult Swim. She's very, very funny. We're very lucky to have her on here. Let's give it up for the fantastic Phoebe Bottoms, everyone.
This is a Free Willy 2 poster with a Free Willy 3 poster on the back of it. For the next 10 minutes, for 5 minutes, I'm going to leave it like this. We're all going to look at it and laugh. And for the following 5 minutes, I'm going to go like this, and we're going to keep laughing. And I'm not going to say anything because this will then be the best set I've ever done. Why? They're each $10. I will give someone $20 to buy one of these. I didn't know they made a sequel to Free Willy twice. I didn't know there was anything to be resolved. I thought they finished it. They got all the business done that they had to in the first. Essentially, you jump over a pile of rocks and don't kill a kid as a whale. Don't revisit anything. You've knocked it out of the park. The adventure is back. The fun is back. Willy's back. And this time, he's brought his whole family to meet an old friend and take on a new challenge. All right, so Willy's got a wife and kids. That's what he's been up to. You know, how mammals do when they're free. There's a new challenge. He's probably got some gambling debt or something. I don't know what challenges as a whale you get into where you have to recruit a preteen in a lifeboat to help you figure it out. Why is there a forest? That's not where whales live. All right. So they presumably get out of the challenge. Free Willy 3, what does that say? The rescue. A new friend, oh no. A new threat, uh-oh. A new adventure that will capture your heart. If the first two didn't, this one surely will. There's pirates. Willy's family is not in the picture. They died. If you have $770, you can buy all of those dead children toys. I did the math. Each of them is $35. If you buy all of them, it's $770. And you can have your home full of a bunch of dead toy children. All right.
If you want all of them, I'll do a better deal.
You're welcome. That's like an off-the-menu deal I just gave you. Do you want all the dead kids? You get them all for $500 and throw in the Chameleon movie for free. I don't mean to speak for you.
Yeah, hold on now.
No, everyone knows that you should pay for the movie I can't remember the title of because it's covered by the children. What is his name? Roscoe? Rango. I was close, but in my head it was more of like a Nazi lizard. Roscoe's a very Nazi name. I'm happy to be here. Someone was like, "Oh, what show are you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing a show at an adult toy store." It's like, no, one for virgins, not the other kind. All right, I was parking, as you do, and I parked across the street, and I noticed the business I parked next to is called Pimp Your Pooch. Pimp My Pooch? Pimp My Pooch. And I was like, well, I have to talk about this. But then I got here, and they're like, you can't be raunchy. And I was like, how then do I talk about a business in public? Why would you name it that? You can't pimp things. Finish the rest of that sentence. I can't. You can, and you did. And don't name a business. Who brings their dog there and expects anything good to come out of the experience. Or maybe you bring your dog there and then you're very disappointed when it's just got a haircut and you've made no money on the dog. You can pimp. Careful, Bottoms. Careful. Watch thy step moving forward. Maybe we just leave it there. I'm not going to say anything maybe that will get a bigger laugh or that will not get me in trouble. So you get it. We get it. They don't get it. All right. Where do worms like to play baseball?
Where?
Wiggly Field. Yeah, she did. And you know what happens when you like one of the one-liners I'm going to tell? You get a free chocolate. Rudely. Oh.
It was her.
Was her the last one?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I didn't read the room very well that way.
It's somebody that didn't know you, so.
That's true. I do know you. That was embezzling if you had accepted it. I have a pocket full of candy that you could actually just walk over there and get. But if you laugh, whoever laughs hardest at any of my one-liners that I'm going to smatter in gets another free chocolate. I like stakes in my life. I like a gun held to my head, and these are for you. I like a competition within a family, and that's what we are. You guys want to see a fun thing you can do with your phone?
Yeah.
All right. I want to kill myself.
If you are thinking about suicide, you may want to speak with someone at the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. They're at 1-800-273-8255. Shall I call them for you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I want to kill myself. If you're thinking about suicide, you may want to speak with someone at the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. They're at 1-800. Should I call them for you? No. Okay. Cool. I found that out because I was in my car talking about how upset I was that In-N-Out was closed too early, and then in my purse, of its own volition, my phone was like, I was like, what are you saying? And it was in the middle of that sentence. I was like, how did you know? Also, but why? Why is this a thing on my phone? And I now do it all the time. The answer never changes, and I think I'm just like on a list. Like, every time I'm like, I want to kill myself to my phone. Some guy at Apple's like a light on his desk flashes. I don't know. I also like if your phone is the only thing, I'm like, no, don't. Maybe. Like your robot butler that gets the name of restaurants wrong every day. Yeah, that wasn't even a one-liner. You scream laughed. iPhone at least is a little bit better. I tried that on my Google phone, and on my friend's Google phone. I don't have two phones. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm too broke to be a drug dealer. I tried it on his Google phone, and it just opens a Reddit page started by a guy named Gilgamesh420. So, like, I'd rather my iPhone give, like a passive care about my well-being than that. What do you call a 15th century musician who can't pay rent? Allison? I know, I didn't even know she was a beer. I know, you lost. Okay, no you didn't. Here's one for you. What do you call a 15th century musician who can't pay rent? Baroque. I see. I think you just you got two already. Here, that's for you. All right. Do I have time for one more thing?
Go one more. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I went to Waldorf as a kid. Does anyone know what Waldorf is? All right, it's like, if you don't, it's like a paganistic, culty, hippie preschool that my parents sent me to, and it's weird. They have like a lot of rules there, because They're very like militant about how free children should be. And for example, like you can't watch TV, you can't read books that have pictures in them, you can't have toys that have been manufactured, you can't have toys that have faces on them. It's insane. My mom all our parents had to make us toys. And my mom made me this rag doll. It was like fat-bodied and like had no face, and it had like a fabric tumor growing out of the top of its head. It looked like a reject Doctor Who monster. It was so scary. And what I would do with my freedom during the day is I'd go out to this like little runoff pond in the schoolyard with a stick, and I'd scoop dirty pond scum off of the swamp, and I'd suck on it. And I think it's why I'm bad at math. I'm so bad at math that it hurts people's feelings, because once I got a test back from a teacher who tried all year to make me not dumb, and when I got the test back, in the upper right-hand corner, instead of a F or a 0, I got a sad face. And I think it's because the face wasn't just like a boop, boop. It had a head on it. And I think he gave me a 0 and was like, I don't think she understands numbers well enough to get this, and then filled in the rest. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Phoebe Bottoms, everybody. Yeah.